You ready to go that far?
Of all time?
You ready to go that far?
I just can't give it to you after that few of seasons.
Alarms go off when I enter the building.
A lovely night here in San Francisco, the San Francisco Bay Area. Our venue, the Oracle Arena in Oakland, California, our scene. We've got NBA basketball in store for you. We're live at the Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. The home of the Warriors, live on 2K Sports. Last game for the Warriors, they pick up the W against the Houston Rockets. And they put it all together in that game. It added up to a phenomenal win.
And they were really locked in from beyond the arc in that game. I mean, the results wouldn't have looked anything like it did had it not been for their ability from beyond.
Exactly. They were spraying home threes at a huge rate.
Here are the five for the Clippers. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Stoudemire out there with Griffin. And it's Hill in at the three, the small forward. Now here's Paul. And the shot is good.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
On defense, the Clippers, they couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
And that was one of the few times that you'll see a team just lack fight defensively in losing that game.
Yeah, and I know their fans may not want to hear it, but the reality and the truth is the defensive end of the floor was not what it needed to be in terms of effort.
Now here's Paul. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
Yeah, not to mention the 4 big steals on the night, getting after it on both ends.
Here's Stoudemire. Feeds it to Hill. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Was shot by Redick, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
The drive by Green. Baseline J on the way, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Paul outside. Pass to Griffin. Unloads from 13. The Warriors pull it in.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
And it's Freak missing. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Now let's send it down to Doris Burke, who is able to catch up with Coach Doc Rivers.
A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
And as always, Doris, thank you. That's good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Stoudemire. He dishes it to Paul. Stoudemire, the screen. Thompson against Paul. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Top of the key. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Curry against Paul. Here's Potter. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Yeah, plenty of opportunity here, guys, to get on each other's bad side. I mean, if they weren't already. Should make for some fairly high drama.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Griffin sets the screen for Paul. And Hill has it in the corner. Off target with his 3. Warriors leading by 6. And a wide open look for Freak. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. That's 12 points for Freak.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Paul against Thompson. Paul passes to Hill. Now the feed to Griffin. Los Angeles with another miss.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Outside Curry. To the inside. Puts up the baby hook. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. And it's Golden State with another.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
Kevin, well, look here at last year in the NBA where the Clippers ranked. Third in fewest turnovers. Fourth in points off turnovers. And they were in the top half of the league in free throw shooting. Not bad, but room for improvement.
Yeah, and the stat I look to, though, is the low turnovers. They did such a great job of limiting their mistakes, really maximizing their opportunities offensively.
Now here's Paul. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And it's Stoudemire missing.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Paul outside. It's Redick on the wing. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Warriors leading by 13. Curry kicks to Freak from past the arc. Hill pulls it in. The Clippers have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Now here's Paul. And the wide open shot from Redick. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Clippers trail by 13. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And that one's good. Griffin.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
Now here's Green. 17 points for him last game against Houston.
Yeah, and it just wasn't about the offense. I mean, he was racking up the steals and taking advantage of some sloppy play by the opponent.
Really an extraordinary game for Freak. He's already got 16 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Crawford's checked in. Stoudemire against Green. And that one's good. Stoudemire's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Warriors leading by 11. Curry kicks to Green. Now the dish to Freak. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists tonight. Clippers trail by 14. And here is Paul. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Crawford, no one around him. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Golden State's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Freak dishes to Curry. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that. Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Here's Curry, following the score by Jamal Crawford. Here's Potter. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Freak's got 24.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He made sure that everyone was on the same page and that the offense needed to run through Stephen Curry. Coach clearly wants him to get going here early and ensure he gets on fire and makes the kind of offensive impact everyone knows he's capable of. Kevin, we'll see how that strategy pans out as this game develops.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Curry. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. To the right side. Outside, Meeks. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Here's Potter. Ball's knocked loose. Paul with the steal. Crawford outside. Down low. Here's Green. Cannot hit. So Golden State will take it the other way. One-on-one here. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. The Warriors, number 1.
Kevin, these guys were the best at controlling the pace of their games with their defensive intensity. That's why they led the league in points allowed. They didn't have a run-and-gun game by any means. They understood the importance of controlling tempo so that they could be solid defensively.
And the Warriors making a change here. Hansbrough's checked in.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
Yeah, that's a winning formula as far as I'm concerned. They've been the aggressors and far more assertive on the offensive end.
Now here's Curry. Freak passes to Curry. Hunter. The long distance 3 is buried. Freak's got 27 points.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Green up on top. He's guarded by Meeks. Green kicks to Paul. Five to shoot. Right side Korver. Plenty of space. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 7th assist in the game. Curry kicks to Barnes. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Now here's Korver. Paul outside. With his first shot attempt. And that one hits back iron. Warriors leading by 18. Freak dishes to Meeks. And a miss there on the triple. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy.
Warriors have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Hill is out there with Griffin. And it's Stoudemire in at center. To the middle. Griffin attacking. Paul, no one around him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Golden State's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. And that one's good. Free.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Up top, Griffin, guarded by Green. 6 to shoot. Paul kicks to Hill. Here's Stoudemire. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
Hey, guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Controlled the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
Warriors leading by 16. Curry passes to Green. Here's Thompson. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
And that one's good. Here's Curry. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. To the middle. Here's Hollins, and he dunks it down.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
Stoudemire, the screen. Clock at 6. Inside, it's stolen by Green. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Here's Potter. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Blake Griffin. Coach said the first thing they should be thinking about is getting the ball in his hands and letting him lead the way on each and every possession. He also wants to see a patient offense, work for the shot, move the ball around, and as he told them, quote, if you don't see a good shot, find someone who does. Being in the position they're in, probably a smart move to go to the clipboard and switch things up while we're still in the first half. Kevin?
Thanks again, Doris. Here's Potter. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Paul with the ball. 5 points in the game. Hill drives in. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And keep an eye on the three-point shooting because that has been a factor as well. If they can maintain that current form, they can be successful.
Curry dishes to Freak and taken away by Paul. Hill has the open look, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Took him no time at all. 38 points for Freak.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Pick up by Hill. Griffin a screen on Thompson. Hill kicks to Redick. Fires at the elbow. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though. Warriors leading by 20. Passes it to Green. Lets the 3 fly. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Greg, that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
The pass to Redick. Down low, Curry with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And Freak throws it down.
And Clark, that's really deflating for a team to cough up the ball and have it turn into points immediately on the other end.
You know, Greg, it feels like giving up 2 baskets, the one you didn't get, and then the one you allow the opponent to get.
And the wide open shot from Griffin. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And that one's good. Freak.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seems like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Stoudemire, the screen. Redick. Can't get it to go. So Golden State will take it the other way.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall. And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Paul passes to Stoudemire. He feeds it to Hill. An easy 2 points on the layup. Hill's got 8 points.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
That's good.
You have got to make some kind of a defensive adjustment here. He is just lighting them up from beyond.
Greg, I don't know what else they can do. I mean, even when they've closed out on him, he's still been knocking them down.
Picked by Griffin. Back to Paul. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. And that's now 7 points for Chris Paul.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys.
Substitution on the court.
And then for the Clippers, Green is checked in for Stoudemire. Korver comes in for Solomon Hill, and it's Crawford in for J.J. Redick. Curry kicks to Green. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Green's got his 3rd basket of the night.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
Dishes it to Korver. Paul against Curry. Paul passes to Green. Can't get it to go.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Curry kicks to Freak. And another 3 for Golden State.
You know, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Picked by Griffin. And they double up Paul. Here's Green. Count it from 12. Green's got 5 now.
Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
In the corner, it's Freak. And misses it off the right side of the rim. LA's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Crawford kicks to Griffin. It's stolen by Curry. And it's the Warriors on the break. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Meeks. Freak's got 52 points.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch in how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Korver with the defensive effort. The Clippers shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Pass to Paul. And the wide open shot from Green. Connects from 3-point range. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
It's stolen by Green. Curry against Paul. Right side Korver. The 17-footer. Crawford, no luck.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And that one's good. Freak's got 54 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Crawford. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
And it's Freak missing. LA's gone 2 for 5 from 3-point land since the end of the first. Paul against Curry. Here's Griffin. Warriors with the rebound. Freaks got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. From deep three-point range, Green with the rebound. And Los Angeles guys shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Back to Crawford. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
He gets it up and released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Warriors on top, running away with it. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, thank you, Kevin. Doc, what haven't you liked about the deep?
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Green is out there with Ryan Hollins. And it's Freak in at the 3. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
Perfectly played defensively there. He made that a very difficult look.
Curry dishes to Freak. And Stoudemire pulls it down. Stoudemire's got 5 rebounds tonight. Hill with it. Picked up by Thompson. Griffin sets the screen for Paul. He kicks to Griffin.
That's a walk.
And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Chris Paul.
And 12 points for Blake Griffin.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Rockets got the job done. He ended up with 65 points and was just on point from deep, sinking what seemed to be an endless stream of threes. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
And Griffin, here we go. Pops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Wasted no time on that one. Freak's got 58.
What a competitor, Kevin. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Griffin down low. Run by Green. That's good. 16 points for Blake Griffin.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Pick up by Hill. Tom at 4. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. The Warriors, number 1.
Kevin, no team shot a higher percentage than these guys last year. I mean, that's something they definitely want to build on this season. It'll be hard to improve, but they believe in themselves. They got a lot of confidence after last season as far as shooting the ball goes. Paul's been great. He has 11 points, then his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Blake Griffin. Coach detailed the ways to ensure he's the one in charge out there, with the ball in his hands and the rest of the players falling in line behind him. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks, Doris. And Green gets it to go.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Thompson against Paul. Outside Griffin. Puts it up from 12. And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's an aggressive play to try to get the rebound. Just a little too aggressive.
And unnecessary. That's over the top. That's doing too much, Greg. He wasn't in good position there, and he was never going to get the ball. He just wasted a foul.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Hansbrough's checked in for Ryan Hollins, and Looney subbed in for Green. Curry passes to Freak. He kicks it to Hansbrough. Thompson for three, and the shot is good. Thompson's got 9.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Feeds to Hill. Paul with the screen for Hill. Paul against Thompson. High post, Stoudemire. For three, Hill. Again, missing Hill.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. Firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
Stoudemire setting the pick for Redick. Kicks it to Smith. It's deflected. Here's Freak. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Misses off the left iron.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Stoudemire. Missed inside.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Potter. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
All right, a chance to look at some stats for Klay Thompson. He had a strong showing last season. He averaged about 17 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And every team in the league needs shooting. That's what he brings coming off the pine.
Yeah, there's always a demand for shooters, man. Have jumper, will travel. I'm telling you. Most championship teams, they have a bunch of those guys who can put it in the basket.
Jackson, he's checked in for Golden State. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Green's checked in. Knocks down the 3 ball. Green's got 11.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Hansbrough, a screen on Paul. Jackson kicks to Freak. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Let's call him a speed merchant. I mean, he was a blur going in for that throwdown.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Paul dishes to Green. Paul with the screen for Green. The drive by Hill. There's the bucket. Good. Hill's got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Jackson passes to Freak. Doubled by Smith. Back to Jackson. Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Harrison Barnes. Warriors leading by 21. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Chris Paul is out there with Kyle Korver. Then it's Stoudemire. Then there's Griffin. And it's Hill in at the 3 spot. Back to Griffin. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. They get Stephen Curry.
Blake Griffin played a great quarter of basketball. He's got 16 points, and he hasn't forgotten to get his teammates involved either.
And he's conscious, I think, Clark, of good ball movement. It needs to be a part of their game plan throughout.
The Warriors shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Freak kicks to Thompson. Pass to Freak. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
And both free throws good from Freak. The Clippers shooting well, 50% from the floor. Paul dishes to Griffin. Unloads from 13. The reverse. And Stoudemire puts it in.
Oh, how pretty was that? Used the rim to protect the ball perfectly.
Curry kicks to Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And 12 points for Draymond Green. Green's gone 5 of 7 from the field. That's over 71% actually. To the inside. Got a piece of it. Deep two from Hill. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got his 6th rebound on the night. There's the three. And he trains the three. Good looking shot there from Freak. Freak's got 13 points in the second half. Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Picked by Griffin. Paul kicks to Griffin. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
Curry passes to Green. Here's Potter. And the three off target. The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Korver attacking. Now the Warriors moving it up. Curry leading the charge. Pulls up for 3. Another triple from Freak. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle steps for the Warriors.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Korver kicks to Griffin. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Boy, that was a violent throw down there.
You're telling me.
I mean, it's almost like he doesn't like the rim.
The fadeaway, and Freak gets it to go on the assist by Curry.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
The three from Hill. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Here's Potter. And another basket for Golden State.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Korver, no luck. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And it's Hill penetrating. Paul, a good look. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
And it's Freak missing.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be, he's not making that one.
Golden State's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Lets it go with a 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will to date.
Yeah, the defense struggling to take that away from them.
Stoudemire, the screen. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And the Warriors making a change here. Okafor's checked in. The Clippers also making some changes. Boozer, he's checked in for Stoudemire. Johnson comes in for Solomon Hill. Devin Harris subbed in for Chris Paul. Leaps for it. Okafor with the steal. From deep 3-point range, but they get it back. Second chance shot.